For the starting line. domestic teams are like pushing the brake, Richard. Look no further than these two teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Bryant in at the 2. And there it is for him.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Pippen. James wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Bryant. Launches from deep. Chamberlain with the rebound. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Fades and shoots. It's good. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Cavaliers are gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. James outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Cleveland moving the ball around. James looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Leonard dishes to Giannis. Leonard against Curry. Now here's Durant. Misses the 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Bryant the pass to Durant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
This just demonstrates how fearless Curry is. Look, he knows how to get inside and draw plenty of fouls.
And the first one at the line is good. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Fans, get on your feet and make some noise for your Cleveland Cavaliers Scream Team.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Leonard's got 5.
3 points.
You set him up, more often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
Outside Curry. Fires away from outside. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Chamberlain. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Pippen. 4 on the clock. Here's James. And that one, good. He's got 6.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's LeBron James with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lots of room. And again, it's Cleveland.
And production, one of the things James does best. He's so skilled at finding shots for himself.
Outside Durant. A floater. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game.
One shot.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Now here's Pippen. Still yet to score. Tries it from 19. And again, LeBron missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Abdul-Jabbar against Antetokounmpo. Here's Kobe. Out to KD. Leonard on the wing. Let's go. The rebound by James. And so James will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Chamberlain with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And here's LeBron outside. Hits it from three-point range. James has got 11.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Durant. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And there's Bryant, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the point guard position. Here's Pippen, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Screen by James. Pippen, the pass to LeBron. Back to Pippen. Here's Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pick as he just goes up, nails the shot with ease.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Kobe. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant. Outside for Durant. That three off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Murray finds Pippen. LeBron against Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since he retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive. And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Kobe.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now here's Pippen. Nothing on the board. Screen by James. Pippen kicks to James. From range, LeBron is good.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Leonard, the pass to Durant. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And stolen by Chamberlain. From deep, James. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 4. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Bryant, a screen on Abdul-Jabbar. Pippen against Bryant. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Antetokounmpo passes to KD. And the 3 off target. Cleveland's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The shot by Curry, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Leonard. pass to Kobe. From the arc. Dallas, no good that time either.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Giannis. After Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored, Bryant backs for two. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Kept alive, James. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Leonard. Durant kicks to Kobe. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Chamberlain, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Chamberlain got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland. And stolen by Chamberlain. Curry against Leonard. Curry dishes to James. Buries the long-range jumper. LeBron's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. .35 seconds left in the first half. Outside Bryant to stop the run. Oh, Bryant putting on a display.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Leonard against Pippen. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. On the wing, James, covered by Giannis. Chamberlain, no luck. And so we wrap up the first half. Cleveland ahead as they end the second quarter on a 15-5 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Pippen. James is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Curry in a two-guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 11-point game. And Shaq with the slam.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Now, here's Pippen. Hasn't made one yet.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Mavericks trail by 9. Pass to O'Neal. Dallas moving it around. Antetokounmpo passes to Durant. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Curry. Pippen sets a screen for Curry. The rebound by KD.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
Pippen finds Abdul-Jabbar. Just his first attempt. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Stolen by Durant. Kobe with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Here's Pippen. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Durant. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. The shot by Curry. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Curry's got 9 points.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for him.
Antetokounmpo against Abdul-Jabbar. Durant, that's good.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
2 minutes.
And here is James. He's got 20. Here's Curry. And yes, it's good. 11 points in the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
KD on the wing. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Man, LeBron, just big boy basketball on full display.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. On the free throw, no good. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Front pass the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Giannis dishes to Leonard. 55 seconds left to play in the third. There's the triple from Durant.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
KD against Abdul-Jabbar. It's Curry outside, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Leonard kicks to Antetokounmpo. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable.
Here's Pippen. Shoots over Leonard. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 8. And we're just moments away. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Bryant, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Durant, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's O'Neal in at center. Outside, James. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 8th assist in the game. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Cavaliers.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Can he keep it going? It's rebounded by Dallas. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
James, the pass to Chamberlain. Outside for Curry. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Mavericks trail by 13. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
And now, please welcome to the court, the Powerhouse Kick.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Dallas moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. 7 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
James, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pass to Chamberlain. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Wilt Chamberlain. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Chamberlain. Chamberlain hits them both. Now Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Curry with it. Pippen finds James. Clock at 6. Unable to get that one. Giannis with some nice D. O'Neal a screen on Curry. Inside. And finished off by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
And so James will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
At the line for your Cavaliers, LeBron James, taking 2 shots.
the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. Both free throws good from James. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Got a piece of it, and stolen by James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The kick out to LeBron. Five on the clock. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Mavericks trail by 11. Durant with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here and what looks to be a solid win for the Cavaliers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 11. To the inside. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Pippen against O'Neal. So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so for Richard.
A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to welcome everyone to NBA basketball on, well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. We've got Kawhi Leonard, also Kevin Durant.
Everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You can just feel that coming. Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside O'Neal. Now here's Leonard. The D's right on him. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rejected by James.
That anticipation off the charts. Great job by LeBron to deny that one.
Good on the shot.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Olajuwon. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Takes the 3. Here's O'Neal. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And so James will bring it up for the Pistons. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me, and KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked Coach about the strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him, make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Last season was tough for the Pistons, Brent, setting an NBA record by losing 28 games in a row.
BA, I'm a glass half full guy. I'm going to go on the bright side. Go look at their core. It's led by Cade Cunningham. This guy is ultra talented. He's still in his early 20s. They have a lot of young talent on the roster. They're going to be better, and they play way better in the second half of the year. So how's that for some positivity?
Here's Pippen. Pass to Chamberlain. Pulls it in from the elbow. It's tipped. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
James with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Curry, he's open. And again, the Pistons missing.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure, you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And this game is tied up now. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And JB Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
It's the dance cam. Get ready, everybody. You want to see yourself on the screen and show us your best move. Ready, let's go!
Pippen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Detroit shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for your Pistons, Scottie Pippen, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Curry passes to James. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. James has got 9.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Curry against Durant. Right side Curry. Pass to James. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This is why coaches want defenders to always have their hands ready. LeBron, the quick pass there.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Leonard with the ball.
Offensive screen, set out of bounds.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Pistons lead by 4. And here's Curry. No made baskets yet. They set the pick. Takes a 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Pistons. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Kawhi Leonard out there with Kevin Durant, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Over James. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Look, with the size and athleticism of LeBron James, he gives you more problems than a math book.
Pass to Olajuwon. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Leonard, a threat from deep.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Who wants the free t-shirts? Loud and simple. They're gonna come your way.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Durant against Curry. James outside. Curry a screen on Leonard. And James launches it from deep. Doesn't fall. That miss makes him 5 for 6. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant against James. Puts up a three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. And Curry's got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Curry. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Pippen, the pass to Curry. The three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Durant, pass to Leonard. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
Always a threat from range. Give Kawhi those looks. That's at your own risk.
James against Leonard. James passes to Chamberlain. On the wing, Curry. He's scoreless. Knocks it down from distance.
On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the three-point line.
And he's going for the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. 1:57 left to play in the second quarter. Curry looking it over. Here's Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The shot is good by Curry.
So fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
Mavericks trail by 3. Leonard on the wing. He can't hit that time. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Curry. And here's James. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Here's Leonard. Leonard, so strong.
Yeah, Leonard can do this. He can just take over a game offensively.
For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pippen, pass to Curry, lets the three fly, sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 8 here in this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Back to Leonard. Throw it down, Kawhi.
Oh, man, when Kawhi dunks, you feel it. This is how powerful that guy is.
34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Pippen. James outside. And Detroit another 3. Mavericks trail by 5.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Leonard with the ball. Screen by O'Neal. Fires from deep. The shot no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Detroit on top. They lead by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kevin, we saw some moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I missed some wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on defense.
Well, sometimes defense can lead to offense, so best of luck moving forward. Guys?
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Stephen Curry, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. James passes to Pippen. To the inside. 5 on the clock. The shot by James, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Olajuwon. And he lobs it up. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Leonard against James. Here's Pippen. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. For 3, Durant. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Pippen. It's James on the wing. The 3 is up. And again, no good by Detroit. Mavericks trail by 5. The 3, Durant. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Yeah, with KD, that's automatic.
The Pistons have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. James passes to Pippen. Back to James. And again, no good by Detroit.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Leonard. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball. It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Curry. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Curry's got 10 points.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Curry. Here's Leonard. Leonard just brushing off the contact.
Kawhi like a robot out there, just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, bop, bop.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar to the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 12.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. And here's Leonard. 6 to shoot. Pass to Durant. Right side O'Neal. Got it. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to James. A minute 42 left in the third. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Curry from deep three-point land with one on the clock, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Mavericks trail by 4. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Pass to Durant. Back to Leonard. Leonard, double team. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Detroit. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Olajuwon. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. Detroit leading by 4. Here's Pippen. James outside. Over Leonard. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. James has got 18.
He tried to be up on LeBron James, and when he gets a little bit of room to shoot off the screen, just like that, great rhythm, that's good.
Curry against Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Detroit on top. They're up by 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, or you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Kevin Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. And so Durant will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Pass to Olajuwon. Leonard with the ball from outside the arc, and the three-pointer goes. Leonard's got 20 points.
Wasting zero time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
Now James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. James passes to Chamberlain. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Back to Curry. To the middle. Abdul-Jabbar. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles. Smartly setting up another guy.
Third personal foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Pass to Leonard. A deep three. Rebounded by LeBron.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Curry, a screen on Leonard. James passes to Curry. 5 to shoot. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 6. Leonard looking around. Pass to Durant. Dallas no good that time either. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend.
That's pretty clever from LeBron. Knows precisely when to rise up and let that one go.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Will it go? Second chance effort, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. Team second. At the line for the Mavericks, O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Outside Curry. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Pistons lead by 9. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Leonard against Curry. Now here's Leonard to the paint. Tipped. Here's the 3. Oh, Kawhi right back at you.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
Pippen pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Basketball.
.133 left to play in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Curry.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
Curry against Leonard. Screen by O'Neal. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Leonard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find. It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And that one's good by Durant.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
Curry against Durant. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6, and he commits the intentional foul.
Kawhi Leonard, first personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to James. And it's off from three-point range.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And KD just doing a great job of initiating some contact, drawing a guy closer, and he'll get free throws from him.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Curry against Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Laces one from 3.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal
So the
foul.
first one drops. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
At the line for the Mavericks.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so it's Detroit who scraped by with the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.